Hello guys, this is Tam here. It's been a long time since I filmed a full-fledged video, but today I'm going to start this month with a book unhaul because I have lots of books and yeah, I have to unhaul some. Yes, I have 6 bookshelves at the moment. 2 are big ones. I mean, yeah, one is big and one is medium, and 4 are small bookshelves like this one. I prefer smaller bookshelves because it's very easy to maintain, and yeah, I do not get overwhelmed seeing the books. Yeah, see here I have, yeah, I removed all the books from one of my bigger bookshelves, and I have put all the books down here, and I am going to unhaul the books from here only because this stacks contains my recent most reads and some books which I've already read in the last year. So let's. One thing is that most of the books here, I have got most of these books, like almost 90% of these books I have been collecting since last year. That's why I won't unhaul most of them because I haven't read most of them. Like only a few books I have read, and this contains some of my most all-time favorite books, like these people here. Yeah. So yes, let's start unhaul from here. These 5 books I just read recently, just a few days ago, and I'm participating in the middle grade March for this year. So I read these 2 books for that. And yeah, let's start from here. This is a young adult novel. I really enjoyed it. This is a 4-star rate for me, but I think a younger reader would enjoy this book much more than I did. Okay, and this one is a 5-star rate, and this one is a 5-star rate, this one is a 5-star rate, this one is a 5-star rate, so I'm keeping them all. Okay, I'm very happy actually. So this I haven't read yet. This is a new one, and this is one of my all-time favorite classic or non-fiction classic, I would say. I prefer this the premium paperback version from Penguin much more than the one I have here. So but I really like both of these copies, but I really like this one, so I'm keeping this one, and I'm unrolling this one. Please do read this book if you haven't yet. This is a very short book, and it's told in the format of a fable, a story, and you will learn lessons from it, and it's a very good book. So please do read it. I'm unhauling this one, and okay, I'm also unhauling this copy of The Great Gatsby because I've got the collector's edition from the same publishing house. I didn't really enjoy this book when I read it for the first time a few years ago, but I reread it last year, and I'm planning to reread it this year again because I really liked writing. Okay, this is the tragic romance, as we all know. Then, okay, I'm also unhauling this copy of Dr. Dolittle. I really like this edition, but I'm getting a much better copy from Pan Macmillan. So yes, I am unhauling this one. And then, okay, Murakami. I am done with Murakami's books. I really didn't like this one. I enjoyed some stories out of this, and I really do not like how the author describes women in most of the stories. Yeah. And this I haven't read yet. I haven't read any of this, so I'm not touching any of them. Okay, The Little Prince, I'm keeping this one. This is one of my most favorite editions regarding this book. And Alice in Wonderland, I think I'm going to get rid of Alice in Wonderland. I read this book last year. I like some parts of it, but I didn't quite enjoy it. Yeah, let's see. Okay, I have yet to read it, and this is one of my all-time favorite editions from this one Fingerprint Publishers, Animal Farm, and I'm going to keep this copy. And I also have the pocket size collector's edition from the same publishing house. I'm going to get rid of them. That is for another day when I unhaul books from another bookshelf. So I'm keeping this collector's edition, The Picture of Dorian Gray, and I'm also keeping this one I haven't read yet. This one I'm keeping. I really love this book, The Call of the Wild by Jack London, The Girl Who Drank the Moon. I read this book recently, I mean last month, and I cried my eyes out. I really loved it, and I'm getting rid of this. Oh my god, how to get this book out of this? Okay, so yes, I took out a book, and I'm going to get rid of this copy because I have the other one. I like that one better, and I still haven't you know, this one collector's edition. You know, the package is not yet, you know, I don't know the word. The Alan Edgar, what is his name? Edgar Allan Poe. Yeah, I think the collection of all these works, I think major works. So I'm keeping it. It's not open yet. And next, come to the next take. This one, The Inexplicable Logic of My Life. I read this last year. This book has been with me for a long time. He's one of the author is one of my used to be one of my all-time favorite, because I really love this book. Not this one, but the Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe. I even bought the sequel which came out recently, and I really didn't like it. I DNF'd it. But this one is, you know, like, there are so many good parts in this one. Also, I didn't like some aspects of it, and this, but I will still recommend it. As for now, I am going to unhaul it. Then, okay, it's very sad when you are unhauling your favorite author's books, but it's fine. Someone else will enjoy it much better, and it is true for this one. Ruskin Bond, Rusty Goes to London, and it is marketed as a sequel to, you know, A Room on the Roof. But I would say no, this is a collection of short stories. It is not a sequel, so I got pretty disappointed. And most of this short stories you will find, except for one or two short stories here, or excerpts from novels, from his novels, I would say. So except some, like, you'll find most of the short stories repeated somewhere else in his some other book collections. So yeah, I'm unhauling this one. I give this one a 3-star, I think. And this one goes to the Silent Hills by Anita Krishan. The second part of this book came out recently, but I'm not too keen on reading that one. Like, I was interested at first, but you know, there are mixed reviews. So I don't know. If I get a copy sometime, I will read it. Otherwise, I'm not too keen on reading that one. So this goes to the Silent Hills. I give this one a 3 stars. It was fun reading this one. The language is very easy, but still not horrifying as I thought it would be. Then this is one of my all-time favorite classics, To Kill a Mockingbird. I'm not getting rid of this copy. And then I haven't read this yet, and this is one of my all-time favorite non-fiction books by Vax King. His new book has come out. I have first purchased the Kindle copy first, and then I will purchase the physical copy. Okay, this one I haven't read yet. This one, all this I haven't read yet, but I really enjoyed this one. I read this last month, and it is a good young adult. I think it's a middle grade. But it's so intense, and yeah, it was based during World War II, and I won't say much because it is kind of a thriller suspense storybook. So not storybook, novel, but I really enjoyed this one. It's intense, it is gripping. I gave this 5 stars. Should I unhaul it or not? I don't know. When it comes to thrillers that I really enjoy, I am not going to read them again, but still I want to see them, you know, for recommendations and other bookish content. So let me think about it. And then yeah, I'm unhauling this one for sure. Super Fake Love Song by David Yoon. I really love the cover, I love the concept, but it's too young adult for me. Okay, but still I had a good time reading this. Yeah, but I'm unhauling it. And then I haven't read it. Yeah, this is, I'm unhauling this one as well because I'm going to donate it to my library. This book was sent to me by the author, and I really appreciate authors sending me books, publishers sending me books for review purposes. I really enjoy them, but I don't want to resell them or anything. That's why I'm going to you know, donate it. Then I haven't read any of this. This one I won a giveaway, I think. Yes, and I really thank Jaco Publishing House for sending me this copy. And I haven't read any of this yet. Yes, now let's come to the third stack. I am keeping these two books by the author, and I'm still planning to read some of his older books, like that 1Q84, IQ84. I don't know how to say the name of the book title. That trilogy, I'm still, you know, interested in reading that one. And this is one of my all-time favorite because books, The Sun and the Flowers. I'm keeping it, and this is also one of my most favorite from the author, that is Sarah Bernhardt. I really enjoyed this one. I read another one, Destination Anywhere. I didn't like it as much as this one. I feel this is a very good book, and I'm going to review it someday. I'm keeping it, and I'm going to unhaul this one, Who Wants to Marry a Mama's Boy, and the story is by Manjula Pal. This is a very enjoyable short story collection, and it's fairly short as well. You like get it if you're a beginner, or if you're just someone who wants to explore new Indian authors. It won't take much time. It was a fun read. And this one, I'm going to unhaul it because I really like the concept, but the execution was not done well, I think. So I really love the cover though. I really love the cover. Yeah, and this is one of my all-time favorites from Ruskin Bond, one of his most genuine short story collections ever. I'm keeping this one, and I got another copy of this one because I really want to gift it to my bestie. Let's see about that. Yeah, sometimes I buy copies, you know, different copies, or you know, copies of my favorite books so that I can gift them. So yeah, you will see this theme recurring in many of my unhauls. Okay, this one is new. I haven't read out yet. This is one of my all-time favorite non-fiction books that I've read recently, 10 Indian Heroes Who Help People Live with Dignity. I first read it on my Kindle, but I really loved it, so I got a physical copy. I'm going to unhaul it today and donate it to my library. So yeah, so I haven't read. Okay, this is one of my all-time favorites, John Boy and the Boy in the Striped Pajamas. And even though I really enjoyed this one much more than others did, because Kisan Kalender is one of my all-time favorite authors now, young adult authors now, and I really enjoyed this one. I gave this one a 4 stars, but I am going to unhaul it because I'm never going to reread it again. And Bonri, this is one of my all-time favorite novella. And yeah, Heidi, I'm not going to unhaul it. And Mercies, I don't know if I'm going to unhaul it or not. I will think about it. I really like this. Is one of the saddest books that I read this year, and I really enjoyed it. It's dark, gripping, intense, everything. Historical fiction. I really love this cover. No, I'm not going to unhaul it. Let's see. Okay, Silent Patient. This is one of my all-time favorite psychological thrillers ever. I won't unhaul it. The Diary of a Young Girl. No. I'm not going to unhaul any of this. Then next comes this deck, Twisted with Mori, one of my all-time favorites. Wonder by RJ Palacio. This is one of my all-time favorites. The One and Only Evan. Oh my god, I love this book so much. And Ross Belford, one of my all-time favorite middle grade authors, is coming out already. Their new book is on the way, so I'm so excited about that one. So yeah, I would love to get a copy very soon. Into the Sideways World by Ross Belford. All of his books have some sci-fi elements and some things like that, and it's very enjoyable, and I really loved it. The family aspect, the friendship aspect, and like the writing is really good. Yeah, and this is one of the most underrated books by one of Indian authors, Cyrus Mystery, Chronicle of a Corpse Hero. I really like this cover, and I really love this book. I cried I cried. Yeah, another book, because I thought if I another copy of this one, because I thought if I, you know, uh I don't know, I thought I would plan a giveaway or something like that, but I didn't. Okay, let's see if I plan a giveaway or not. So, okay, most of these books I haven't read yet. No, 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 not yet, not yet, not yet. So I'm not touching any of this. And let's come to the last deck. This is one of my all-time favorite books, Alice Osman. Oh my god, I love this author. Frederick Beckman. Yes, I love this author as well. I'm not getting rid of any of this book. Then this one, unfortunately, I couldn't enjoy as much as I tried. 40 Rules of Love. I really wish. Okay, actually, I don't know, but I will unhold it for the moment. If anyone can convince me like why I should read this book, pick up this book again, I will. And I tried reading this one as well. I read it. It's very short, but it took me a long time to read this book. I didn't like it. I don't know, I'm just unholding it. Like, I'm not thinking too much about it. And like, these are new books. I'm excited to read this. Duology, Distributable Webs, and This Divided Shores. So I got them, and other books I got, and you will see multiple copies of the diary of not multiple copies, but different editions of the same book, The Diary of a Young Girl, because I really like it, and each edition has something new to provide me. This one, I really like this edition, but I will try to unhold the other two. I have one from Penguin Publishers and one from Fingerprint Classics. So I will decide which one to give, and I will unhold the other two later on, but not today. So this is the illustrated Everest Classics. Then these are I have not read any of these books yet. So yeah, that's all for today, and I am unholding this many books today. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18. So I'm unholding 18 books today. That's a good start, and the second part of this video is coming up next month, I guess. So yeah, thank you for watching. Have a great weekend.